My name is Jed.
And I'm Stephanie.
I relocated here from Southern California for really for the ability to work from home, and we just decided we had a great opportunity to get out of the rat race and really just have a little more higher quality of life.
So one of the things we really love about our home here and the neighborhood that we live in is we love the community. The first week we were here, we were walking our dog and we already made some great friends with people because they just came out and they would wave, and then we just started talking and just our home, I mean, it's just beautiful. I feel so blessed to be able to say that I get to live here. Coming from California, you know, our home, we sold it for more than we purchased this home, and it was half the size. We're doing a lot of things to this home like we did there, so we're kind of making it our own. We're putting in all new windows, we're putting in a fence.
We ended up choosing the Southbound group because they were immediately communicative, you know, and I think they just tracked right away with where we were and why we wanted to make this transition or this change in our lives.
First of all, we were 2,000 miles away, right? And so it was a lot of going back and forth just in Zoom meetings and that kind of thing. During the visits through our Zoom meetings, our agent would actually point out things like, oh yeah, the carpet's a little rumpled, so you're gonna need to do this, because she knew that we didn't want a fixer-upper. You know, we don't mind doing some things to make it our own, but we wanted it pretty much ready, move-in ready. And then we also had a pool table. On one occasion, our agent was saying, oh, but there's really not a place in here for your pool table. And we're like, oh, okay, because we were thinking about putting an offer in. So she was really great to say, maybe this isn't quite the right place. I know y'all need a home.
And so here we are 2,000 miles away, now scrambling to hopefully find a house, get an offer accepted, and our agent is connecting with us via cell phone, and Zoom meetings, and the trust that we had to put into our agent to make sure that she was covering all of our needs and wants and everything, and she was basically acting as our representative, probably more so than any agent that I've ever worked with.
Yeah.
And we bought a few houses before in the past, but this was just way above and beyond. And so first offer that we put in, this is now second house, and we went above asking quite a bit, we thought. Nope, not for this market. So it turns out this market was, by the way, it's hotter than it is in, definitely hotter than it is in Southern California. Then the third house, then the fourth house, and we just kept escalating and over asking, higher and higher. But each time, and I'll be honest, after that maybe fourth one, I think, we were thinking, okay, well, maybe we're just gonna rent. You know, the Southbound group, Jessie, she said, let's keep pushing forward here. Let's keep going. I really think, you know, she stayed the course, and she really gave us that encouragement and said, we're gonna do this. Like, we'll get through this. Well, you know, and it was really good. And we're very happy that she did that, because it was the fifth one. That's this house now.
Yeah.
So
they knew how desperately we needed a home. And so they actually came to the sellers before it even went on the market.
That's right.
And said, hey, our clients really need a home. Can we come and look at your home before you even put it on the market? But they did allow us to come in right away on the day that it started showing, and they accepted our offer that same day. So just the fact that our agent from the Southbound group was willing to go and ask them if we could see it even beforehand, and then show up on the day, on the very first opening, you know, and put that offer in the same day, was incredible.
It was.
I
really
think that's
impressive.
what got us the home.
I mean, we just went straight from seller to buyer, and seller in this market, you get to basically ask for the world. And, you know, I mean, and then you switch over, and now you're on the other side of that coin, and now you have to be the one willing to sort of give the world. So it's very challenging, and so you really need a good, solid agent that understands that can be really, you know, on top of it, but also straddle that line between not being overbearing, not being intrusive or rude or anything like that. And our agent was just hit all those marks. So amazing. I'm Jed.
And I'm Stephanie. And we love the Southbound group.